yourself, by the way.
Barefoot shoes.
Oh, by the way, we've had a baby.
Oh, I. Barefoot junkie. Ooh, Vibrams.
Vibrams. Vibram.
Is that know what it's called?
What an
Vibram 5 fingers.
ugly name for an
Ugly
item.
name, man. Wait, you see the
No.
shoe.
Oh my god, it looks like bionic. Don't know.
Make a
Bionic
face.
Foot gloves.
Look at the neck of this thing.
That
Showman.
is so ugly.
Here, you look at that.
You cannot wear that. Oh my god, it's like water shoes. They're like water shoes.
I know, that's the problem, man. See, on Amazon, every time I look for barefoot shoes, I just get back water shoes, and I'm like, I'm not buying water shoes, man.
Well, no, but you did buy water shoes.
No, I bought Vibram 5 fingers.
Water shoes.
No. Vibram 5 fingers. You'd be like, why are you doing this to yourself?
Yes, why?
Well, I suppose, should we review them first? No, we'll talk about why first. This is a normal shoe that I would wear. These shoes actually I've had for, I looked out, 1 million steps I've done in it. How mad is that? Well, anyway, this is it. Mad. Does this come up? Boom. This is not foot shaped. If you look at this, which is a normal insole, versus an actual Vibram 5 finger. The reason that you get them is because your foot actually fits in here, doesn't fit in there. Because this is not foot shaped. This is. I've been having problems with my knees and my feet forever.
We'd like to see them.
Because, yeah, kinda. Because I think because of my dodgy foot, because one of my feet has the highest arches known to man. This is my potential solution. This is a size 9 in Vibram and a size 9 in hoka. Well, look at that size difference.
No way. That's crazy.
That's nuts, isn't it?
I'm a bit angry.
Normal shoe. And so, Vibrams. Look at the difference, man. Versus foot shape. Look at this difference. See, my foot's shaped like a Vibram. Which is also good, because if you've seen my other review, Joman, the Vivo Barefoots, man, they come up like this, man, like a stupid point that's like 1 inch too big for my big toe. If I was to wear these, I'm gonna land like this. So these end up getting compressed like this, which is alright for this foot, but for this dodgy foot, it doesn't really work, as you can see. It's like a hobbit's foot, guys. So anyway, let's try this on. Oh my god. I'm just starting to get the realisation that my toes are going to be in the shoe individually.
Oh, that is such an ick.
Each toe, guys.
You're going to put them into it. Did you ever wear those socks as a kid, like the rainbow socks?
No, I hated them so much.
Oh, I used to like
My
them.
mum used to like them.
Oh, your mum definitely is the type of person that would like them.
Oh, 100%. Right, how did I even get my toes in it?
Maybe you can get matching shoes with your mum.
What?
Matching Vibrams with your mum.
Just,
That sounds wrong.
it does sound weird. You just kind of wiggle them in. But this toe should be in here, but it's stuck, curved here. And my pinky's just missing, so kind of wiggle them in. Oh, it's wiggled in.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god, look at this, Joe. Look at my foot. Look.
Revolting. Like it should be hooked up to wires, shouldn't it?
What do you mean up to wires?
I don't know, like, you know the way they put people in like suits and put them up to like electrodes and stuff and measure like the new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it feels weird. I don't like these two toes being separated. So you notice here as well, there's no drop. A drop is the difference between here and here on a shoe. And so here there's no drop at all, versus here, your forefoot is away down here, whereas your heel's away up here. So there's a drop down between your heel and your toes. Now, this drop from here to here, this can cause heel striking because you're overcompensating. Whereas with this, my blinds are open as well. There's no heel drop, so there should be no heel striking or anything like that. But more than anything else, honestly for me, it's the wobble. See, in shoes that have a drop and have like a squishy sole, I get a bit of a wobble when I'm doing stuff, which isn't good for me because my feet are all weird. So this is the difference. You can see clearly the difference in width, and my foot actually does take up this whole Vibram, believe it or not. And then obviously in toe space, in here I'm all crammed up in there, whereas in here, free toes, but it does feel weird because I'm not used to it obviously, so each toe being out feels a bit strange. But as I was saying, the biggest reason for these for me is whenever I'm doing anything I have kind of dodgy balance because of my foot, so I end up wobbling. Changing off cinematic so you can actually see. So I end up kind of wobbling on this, whereas with these, the wobble is between your own stability and the ground, whereas the wobble with these is based on the foam underneath, so there's a lot more wobble. Which is specifically important for things like if you're squatting, if you're going down and you're trying to actually grab the ground. And this one is all on your own foot, whereas in this, you know, like your foot can wobble in, out. Again, something else, which is a good example, sumo squat. In here, my whole foot on the ground, focused on inner heel and that metatarsal on the ground, whereas with here, my whole foot is just like bent out on here, and it's condensed here, but here there's like, it's thicker because all my foot is just tilted out, which I don't get that same problem with here. So honestly, I'm quite impressed with them. They feel quite good, but they feel as if they would be quite sweaty. But I don't know, man. I feel like I like it, but honestly not sure about whether to keep these or get new, like normal barefoot shoes. These Vibrams specifically, 5 fingers for your toes, right? The one reason that I think maybe not getting these is because A, they look a bit sketchy. But B is that when you're walking, your toes come together as they're in the air, and then they open as they touch the ground, right? So this 5 finger malarkey, it's keeping your toes apart the whole time. And also you couldn't really do anything other than the gym with these versus something like a Lems. However, in comparison to the Vivo Barefoot ones which I had before, these are so much better. As I was showing you, man, they actually fit my feet. This is foot shaped. But yeah, part of the reason for buying these was A, I'd seen people use them before, and B, is the splaying of the feet as they touch the ground. I just think that shoes that are big, you know, kind of clown looking things, when they're all together here, they just look a bit daft. Which sounds ironic because I'm talking about these, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. Probably should have mentioned, they are actually also really comfortable as well to walk in. And it's good because you get that sensation of walking on the ground as opposed to this weird wobbling that I always feel, where I just feel like I'm falling and constantly wobbling every fall. Whereas this, you feel like you're actually hitting the ground.